There goes YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Hi, everyone. All sorts of fun stuff to have on this stream. If you'd like to rip a ship, have at it. Hop in there. Take a look around. It's way too many products. I'm actually considering making some like chaos or mystery bundles of packs so that if you have no idea what you're going for, you can just do one of those and see what we can do. But yeah, I haven't gotten that far yet. We'll get there. Mostly just as an opportunity for anyone that wants it. But yeah, hope you're doing well. Hope your weekend went well. It's been just kind of a chaotic day today, but we got most everything done, so that's good news. I did some yard work and then promptly regretted it because my allergies kicked up and I don't feel good. Blah 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 blah. Right? That's how it always is. Blah blah blah. But yeah, it's Sunday. We're into another week coming up. Nothing crazy this week. Little girl's got her birthday on Saturday. We're gonna run around for that. And all that crazy stuff. But I would like to rip some packs for you. That's really what I'm here for. So if that's your cup of tea, have at it. It doesn't have to be Edge of Eternities, but it can be Edge of Eternities. This thing's sorted weird, so then the product's all over the place right now. But still interesting stuff available. There's some Pokemon. There's more Pokemon in my shop if you go to the shop itself. So I'm limited by the number of products I'm allowed to have. So here we are. And all that fun and crazy stuff. But yeah, we're gonna be trying some new shipping materials coming up. That'll be fun. It's gonna be boxes primarily, only because I'm having some issues with USPS damaging the heck out of, or even maliciously taking stuff out of my packages that I'm shipping. Really getting frustrating because I now have like 6 insurance claims. That's a thing. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna keep on sleeving. I'm gonna work on the secret layer stuff, just more or less getting a spreadsheet together of that, so that I can create all those for you guys if you want to shop around. I'm gonna try and be better than TCG in most cases, unless I have some weird costs and stuff like that. But so that should be good. And we're also gonna get commander decks built, which I have to get all of that built too. List of stuff. What I want to do is I want to figure out my costs, and then I want to figure out what I'm supposed to price them at, and then figure it out. Right? That's how it works. We figure things out. That's all I ever do. Hide that. This. That. That. I don't know. But anyways, chat. Tons of good products in here. All sorts of fun stuff. If you're having an itch to see some packs ripped, have at it. Jump in there. And we'll have some fun. SL list. Yeah. Browsing around. Let me know. If you have any questions about the products we have draft, set, play, collector, older booster packs, Jumpstart, Mystery Booster 2, Clue, box toppers, and promo, both foil and non-foil promos for Magic, and then a whole mess of stuff for Pokemon. Half of it, or a little less than half of it, is available on the show, and then the other half is at the shop. If you do happen to order from the shop, let me know, because it may not pop up in here. We'll see. I've been like getting some notifications, but not others, so I'll try and stay on top of it. I had one yesterday that someone bought like right as I was ending, and I never got the notification. And I saw it today, and I was like, "Well, I'm gonna have to ship that sealed." This, that, this, secret layer. secret layer stack. Don't know if this is considered open technically. Cards have never been. Assume. Okay. Yeah, chat. All sorts of good stuff. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, you let me know. If you got stuff you want to chat about, let me know. Ah, there we go. Got the name of it now. We've got the My Little Pony secret layer. So that's fun. But I had to get the name of it so I could add it to the list. And I found it on the sheet that was hiding in the back. Yeah. I don't think there's anything special about this cool looking box. Okay. But yeah, chat. I'm working on a couple things. If you got any questions, you want to rip, you let me know. Happy to do so. Seal. 20 ways to win. If you get the chance, shop about in there. I think. Oh, I bet that ended. Bath time took too long, and so I think the coupon ended. Oh, it says less than an hour, chat. How much time? 38. I don't know. Is that like this upcoming 38? So we've got an hour. Best box for Dino deck build. Probably Lost Caverns of Ixalan these days. That has a ton of great dinosaurs in it. Has some of the commanders in it, like Gishath and Panlatza, as well as a whole bunch of wide-ranging dinosaurs that you can use. So Lost Caverns of Ixalan. There is draft, and a little bit of set. I don't have collectors in the shop. Yeah, there is a coupon right now for the next 45 minutes, $3 off 30, and then I offer free shipping at 45. So make sure to knock that out before time runs out. I don't know if it runs longer if you've already accepted it. But yeah, you let me know. You got any questions, comments, concerns, all sorts of fun stuff available in that there shop. Edge of Eternity has been hot. We hit another Ancient Tomb yesterday. That was awesome. If you get the chance, the second Fractured Foil from earlier in the week is up on my profile that we hit. Unfortunately, it was Japanese, so it's a little bit not as great hit video, but it's still an awesome hit. The art is gorgeous. So that was interesting. Apparently, I can't type. So if you want to go check that, go on the profile, give it a like. Give it a like. Which reminds me, you should all follow the stream if you haven't already. Go in there, hit that follow, join me on this wonderful journey called Magic the Gathering. We'll call it that for now. I don't know. All right. Oh, traditional. did a collab with My Little Pony. Yeah, they did. I got it right here. They did an Extra Life thing, which is a charity event, and they did switching cameras. They did this combination, a little kit. They've got Princess Twilight Sparkle, they've got Nightmare Moon, and they've got Rarity. And then Nightmare Moon has Princess Luna on the back. And so, yeah, they did this kit that I got in a collection at one point. It was cool. Yeah. There's two technical kits. This is the bigger, air quotes, more valuable one of the two. And so I was going to offer it up on here. I just have to, I'm building a spreadsheet. So let you guys have at it if you want to. On for it. I have a lot of secret layers at this point. I do have the Sonic on order, but I have no idea when I'm going to get it. That's one that I'm just like, I have no idea what they're doing. Which is okay. There's people that already have it, yet I don't, which tends to be a thing. Wizards must not like me. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah. What? Come on, let go. I want the last one. What is that? Oh, that's what. Okay. Okay. Go. I'm trying not to make a massive mess while also making a massive mess in the process. Welcome to all the time here. Yeah, chat. If you would like to rip or like to ship, have at it. If you got questions, I got answers. Maybe. Sometimes. Lost Caverns of Ixalan? Yes. It's a very good set. Came out late 2023, I think. The end of 2023. Very, very good set. And you could do any of the Ixalans, but that's the one that's the most recent. Because Ixalans is a dinosaur world. Sale on TikTok shop, I have them. They are for sale. They are not on sale. Let's see, where are they? I guess I'll have to spell it. One sec. So 63 and 71 are the items. I'm going to pin the draft for you. Set is also very good, but there's only 9 of them left in stock. So you can wipe those out too. So that could be a thing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is too many. But the set is also very good. Draft pack is your normal draft pack, single rare in it, with a chance at a foil rare. Oh, booster boxes. I don't have any boxes for sale. I sell packs. Now, I guess you could buy 36 packs and get a box, but yeah, typically I just do packs. You too. Thanks for stopping by. Typing. Yeah, chat. If you're looking for anything, you got any questions, you let me know. Happy to rip, happy to ship, all that wonderful stuff. I already just put those away. 4. digging through all these secret layers is I'm going to build them on here for you coming up in this week. I'm going to work on it. Hopefully, fingers crossed. It really comes down to how crazy everything is. I don't know why I have some of these. I just did a purchase one day, and apparently I ended up with all of them. 5 of those. Then we got these. What are these? Chucky. Yeah, chat. If you would like to rip, you'd like to ship, you let me know if you got any questions, comments, concerns. Hanging out, taking it easy, working on this stuff. Welcome to all day, every day. Work, work, work. Work, work, work. Also, if you have a chance and you haven't hit the follow button, please consider doing so. We're building this up, having a good time. We have a couple pretty good hit videos going that are bringing people in. We're hanging out, been ripping pretty good for people. Running into some shipping stuff, but I don't. I believe it's at the post office, but I don't know where. And my guess is that the issues I'm having are driven off of the Chicago uh, distribution center because it's happened, but that's the only likely culprit in the mix. So that's the whole thing. We are going to investigate changing our shipping boxes. The problem is they're getting damaged and stuff is falling out, and that's not ever happened to me until now. So I don't know what's happening. It's almost like they hired someone new, for lack of a better way to put it. So I'm going to have that investigated as well. But it gives an opportunity to upgrade our shipping practices. All that fun stuff. Yeah, chat. All sorts of good stuff here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Only 3 left. We got monstrous magazines. There are 4 of those. Rose. Didn't do it. Magazine. Got 4 of those. Mostly just a lot of duplicates, so this might go pretty quick, but I have to do the investigating on seeing if I can get the image for what's inside of them, because that's one of the hardest things with secret layers. Is there have been so many that I have no idea what's remaining in some, like what is the cards anymore. They just sit around. I used to use them as prizes. Those. That. Ring. Foil. Not like I want to open them either to figure it out. It doesn't make any sense. To have more singles to deal with. Yeah, chat. If you'd like to get in there and rip some stuff, you let me know. If not, that's okay. It's Sunday. Pearson. Those do I got? 1, 2, 3 of them. They grow up so fast. Yeah, chat. You let me know. a good list going now. This is good. This will be something I can work with later. 3 of those. Or 2 of those. 2 of those. And then we have Tome of the Astral Sorcerer. Tome of the Astral Sorcerer. We have 4 of those. There we go. Perfect. Cool. Okay. We've got a list now. The list is listing. Did it. +1. Good. So now I can work off that. If I have to, I'm going to just take pictures of the boxes and we'll figure it out. But if I don't have to, I would steal the stuff from one of the websites. Chef, thank you very much for the lightning bolts. I appreciate it. Good stuff. Gets me energized. Sell, sell, sell. The goal here. Buy, 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 sell, sell, sell. I know that I have the patience to pull all these commanders out right now. Yeah, chat. Happy to rip or ship any of this wonderful stuff. That was a really good list. Excuse me. We're going to take a breather. I'm going to take apart these sleeves. And then maybe I'll go pull all the commanders out of the shelves. That sounds like a terrible idea. And then have to put them all back together later. I think we've got like D&D later this week. So I can't have a giant mess down here in person. Yeah. If you're looking for anything, you let me know. If there's any products you got questions on. Yeah, chat, hanging out, taking it easy. Oh, Dragon sent me a heart earlier. I missed it. Sorry about that. Thank you for doing that. No, okay, fixed it. Back at it. Yeah, chat. You let me know what kind of questions you got. We have draft. We have set. We got collector, older school booster packs, jumpstart, Clue, Mystery Booster 2, box toppers. We've got promo packs, both the foil and non-foil promo packs. Of course, the hot stuff right now is Edge of Eternities. You can go in on that. We got free shipping of $45. There's currently a coupon that will expire in about 35 minutes, something like that. I think I said 48, so maybe 45 minutes. So that one's going to go relatively soon, so we don't want to miss that. Once the coupon's gone, it's gone. That's no fun. Yeah, make sure you get over the $45 mark, and that'll save you quite a bit. I have been unsleeving for days, it feels like. Never ending unsleeving. But this box is done after these 2 stacks, so that's good. Oh, and a little bit of perfect fit that I won't do. It drive me nuts. But otherwise, it seems quiet tonight. Did anyone play any Edge of Eternities over the weekend? Anything fun out of it? Any Fallout collector packs? No. And to be honest, you're not going to want to buy them anyways. Fallout's too expensive. They're about $1,300 a box right now, which generally, if I was going to sell them, would have to be $150 each at least, if not more. And you probably won't be able to pull anything out of it that's worth that much. So you're best shopping your singles for those. Yeah. Final Fantasy collectors and Fallout collectors are primarily shop your singles over the packs because they're just not worth it. There's a couple other packs that are starting to get up there. Bloomburrow's getting like $600-700 a box now. Ravnica Remastered was up there for a little while. It did drop back down, but I think that was just everyone racing to get the good packs or the good prices. Yeah, crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Yeah, free shipping 45. Tons of stuff out there. Working on getting some cards in sleeve right now. We created our secret layer list, so that's going to go and be cross-referenced versus cost. Yeah, whether or not it makes any sense to list them, because some of them are relatively uh, not sought after as much as others. All that crazy stuff. Yeah, chat. Happy to rip, happy to ship. Just generally hanging out with you. Fun too. Secret layers early this week. I'm not 100% sure what day. It depends on how the children are and all that fun stuff. They probably won't be in the show, but I will tell you when they're live during the show, just because I have way too many products and the secret layers uh, are I don't know, easier to have in the shop. But they'll be loaded in there. We got a good list. It's a decent list. That and I don't like to open them, right? I do it, but like might as well just ship them sealed. It's easier that way. Yeah, chat. Whatever you're thinking. Happy to rip, happy to ship. All this wonderful stuff. There's currently a coupon out there for the next like 30 minutes ish. Uh, $3 off 30, and then free shipping at $45. Good stuff. But that goes away relatively soon. I haven't seen any new competitions yet, uh, so I don't know if they're going to start them later in the month or how that works. But as soon as we start getting into those, we'll start working towards more coupons for everyone. See how that goes. And otherwise, we're just building up. Thanks for the 1,000 likes, though. That's awesome. If you get the chance, hit a follow if you haven't done so already. Uh, Definitely working on building this up. We broke 350 yesterday, so that's good. I'd like to get over 1,000, start to trigger some more activity from TikTok for us. So that could be interesting, a nice way to give coupons out and things like that. So we'll see how that goes. I'm curious. Uh, Social sides of things. They have for regular streamers, like for bigger streamers, they have um, the opportunity to do like subscription. I'm thinking about if we do ever get there, the opportunity to give you like multiple coupons each month for the that side of it. So it's like plus up. We'll see on that. since like the co-ops do crazy stuff like that. But yeah, everything in their draft set play collector, old school booster, jumpstart, mystery booster 2, clue, box toppers, and promo packs, both foil and not foil, are available in the shop. As well as Pokemon. There is more Pokemon in my shop itself. I could only do 100 products, so 90 of them were Magic because that's what I focused on. But there's a coupon $3 off 30, and there's free shipping at 45. So definitely some nice opportunities in there if you hit either of those. Just keep on sleeving more and more cards. So many cards. Never ending. Ooh, something popped up. Who was that? Mobros Moose going in for looks like Edge of Eternities. Let's go. Get that loaded up. Got it. One Edge of Eternities collector coming off the shelf. There we go. All right. Switch cameras. Live rip. Yeah. Just confirm that you yes. Say a yes rip or something like that, and I will rip for you. Just confirm for me that you want it ripped, and we'll be good to go. Finally dropping. I don't know, not by much. A little bit. It's slowed. You give consent. I like that way of putting it. Like, good luck. Let's see it. Anyways, I still am not interested in Final Fantasy collectors. Like, they have to get to below 800, and they'll never go there. So, there we go. Frontline War Rager, Command Bridge, Cryogenic Relic, Bombard, Drix Fatemaker, Lightless Evangel, Caravan Harrier, Scour for Scrap, Glacial Godmaw. We got the Galaxy Plains, very nice. Beyond the Quiet, the Wrath of God. Scouring Swarm Extended. Ooh, Titanic Godcore in Borderless. Very nice. Lava Claw Reaches and the Endstone in Extended Foil. What a great pack. Congrats on that. Plus, that art looked pretty cool with stamped. So, your last 3 collector boxes? Yeah. It's, I think supply will wipe out and then it'll go back up. Not bad at all. Getting the Titanic Godcore and the Endstone in Extended Foil. Congrats on that, Mobros. Thank you very much for going in on that. Starting off strong. Some rips. I still generally have the opinion, hi Lauren. Gotta see your shop. Cool. Alrighty. That's pretty good. I'm pleased with that. That was 2 good cards. Hi, Lauren. What do you mean my magic make you lose it? I don't understand. It's going good. It's really slow, but that's okay. Nothing bad. I built the secret layer list and working towards that one to get that ready. And then, is that another one? Another one popped up? For Mobros. Let's go. Another one. Let's do it. You were ripping. Let's rip this one. See if we can keep going. Your singles? Nice. Yeah. I've sold way too many singles at this point. I don't do them here, but are we gonna rip today? No? We just one of these days doesn't want to open? Nope. We'll get scissors. It's a scissor kind of day. Box hit happened yet? Don't really know because I put a whole bunch of boxes up on the shelf and they were out of the box because it's a giant shelf full of all of the 90 products that we sell, so they're loose. I wouldn't know if the box hit was found because I didn't pay attention. Melt Strider Gear, Insatiable Skittermaw, Exosuit Savior, Swarm Color, Nanoform Sentinel, Full Bore, Tragic Trajectory, Steel Swarm Operator, Seam Rip, ooh, that Swamp, Nova, Hellkite, in foil. I always love that one. Radiant Summit, Thrumming, Hive Pool, and Extend is also very good. We got the Inventor's Fair and the Starfield Vocalist in extended foil with a robot. Thrumming Hive Pool has been hot right now, so that's pretty cool. Congrats on that. Plus, always nice to little dragon action in foil. Looks so good. Congrats on those, Mobros. Very nice indeed. A Vocalist too. Yeah, the Vocalist is pretty good. That art specifically is a little bit light, but yeah, very good as well. The showcase art's been hot. I just like that Nova Hellkite. You're using that card in standard. Nice. Good choice. Was it? Did it go up? It was like $4 before, yet the hive pool was pretty big. Maybe it is. That'd be cool. We'll take it. Any opportunity to hit is a good opportunity. Ooh, Mobro's going in again. Let's see it. Another one. Coming at you. Good luck. That one opened just fine. I don't know why that last one was weird. Thawbringer. Thank you, Boghold. I appreciate that. Thawbringer. Weftblade Enhancer. Embrace Oblivion. Lost in Space. Sammy's Curiosity. Bygone Colossus. Seed Ship Impact. Ruinous Rampage. Emergency Eject. Galaxy Foil Forest. Always nice. With an Exalted Sunborn. Got the Foil Angel. Uthros. Research Craft and Extended. We got the Shambling Vents. And the Possibility Technician in that foil as well. Not bad at all with the Angel. Coming your way. Congrats on that. I have that as a showcase Japanese, unfortunately. That one drives me nuts. Can't believe they did Japanese again. Not my cup of tea. That's okay. Yeah. Right, Lauren? I did put the hit of the second fractured foil up with the Japanese, the bracelet that we did on the profile. So it was a good little hit there. You win again? Is that 4? I didn't see it. Where'd my phone go? It didn't pop up for me. One sec. Again, let's go again. I like it. Let's go. Yeah, Iceman wins the game. I know. All right. Good stuff. All right, there we go. Got it. It didn't pop up. There you go. Next one coming at you. Let's see this one. Mechnozoa, Slag Drill Scrapper, Cryo Shatter, Devert Disaster, Shattered Wings, Pulsar Squadron Ace, Molecular Modifier, Mono Century, Broodguard Elite. We got the planes. Servandam, Moose Razriel, Genesis Shepherd, Lightstall Inquisitor. We got Galaxy Foil Contested Warzone with the Rust Harvester behind it. Interesting grouping for sure. Hit the Galaxy Foil Contested Warzone. I don't even think I have that art yet. Looks so good. I definitely like the half-cut art that they did. Congrats on that. I put the Serrazriel in there just to fill it in. Very nice. Indeed. Pull the next half forward. Oh my god. So many packs. Come on. You can do it. Yeah, so we like to load all our packs this way. Just stacks on stacks on stacks. For the purpose of space, because there's 90 different products, and so it's a lot easier to have them up on the shelf like that. Mythic or rare? For which one? The Commander was a mythic. If that's the one you were talking about. Oh, the planet? Where did I put it? There it is. It is a rare. Rare planet. At least they put the label on in the bottom left for R. It was one of those, like, initially I was like, I have no idea which ones these are, but at least they put that down there. They didn't put any symbols on them. They usually do. Yeah, chat. Cool stuff. We've got draft, set, play, collector, older school booster. Uh-oh. I moved it. Fixed it. There we go. Sorry about that. Clicked the button. I didn't mean to do it. Yeah, happy to river ship all this wonderful stuff. Draft, set, play, collector. Mystery Booster 2, box toppers, jumpstart, clue, promo packs, all sorts of crazy stuff in there. The hot stuff right now is Edge of Eternity. We had an Ancient Tomb yesterday. We've had 2 Fractured Foils in the last week. Actually, we've had 3 Ancient Tombs in the last week as well, so that's pretty cool. And then plenty of other stuff. I pulled a Galaxy Foil Mana Confluence at one point last week, so that was nice. And we've just been rocking and rolling. Any Edge bundles? No bundles. This my entire show is self-run. I don't have a distribution license, so I don't get into the bundles and stuff like that. No connections. Just happy to rip stuff for people. Yeah, chat. You want to rip or ship, you let me know. There's a coupon still floating out there for the next, like, 15 minutes. It's, I think it's $3 off 30, and then free shipping of 45. All that crazy stuff. Oh, you have a brick and mortar? Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, no, I'm in I'm out of the basement. The good old basement. I do a lot of online ordering, but obviously distributors are like, no, we won't do anything unless you have a brick and mortar. But I'll keep that in mind for when I start to need restock. Sure. Where'd it go? This one? That one? Where is it? Oh, interesting. Yeah, chat. How much on a booster for what? Which booster? Which are we talking about? Edge collector? You mean a box? I don't typically sell the box. If you wanted, you would buy 12 of them in the bin, and that would do a box, and we could rip a full box if you would like that. But yeah, I don't. Yeah, I haven't built any of them. I'm primarily here for packs, ripping and shipping, all that fun stuff. Yeah, I've had a lot of people ask about boxes, which is kind of crazy. Like, not even to rip the boxes, just to order them. I guess that would be 480 before tax right now. But you'd have free shipping on it, which I guess you already technically are in for shipping. You're in good shape there. Yeah, chat. Happy to rip, happy to ship all this wonderful stuff. Get it out the door to you soon enough. And on top of that, if you guys get the chance, hit a follow. I'd appreciate it. We're building this up, relatively new to it, and having a pretty good time with it so far. Just getting used to it. We're like 6 weeks in, and we've had a couple good hits, had a good time. All that crazy. I'll do that. Yeah, chat. If you've got any questions, comments, concerns, you let me know. Happy to rip or ship all this wonderful stuff. All right, there we go. All right, looking at a couple things. So the one hit video is starting to get up there. And for a little while, I wasn't updating, but we got 500 views on it already, and that was like 6 hours ago, something like that. So that's pretty cool. I don't know. It's so different to post on here versus what I had posted on YouTube. Every time I'd post a hit video there, it would slowly tick itself up to 1,000 views, and then it would just die every time. Whereas over here, everything continues to trend through. And so, like, the 500 views, and it was posted a little bit ago. The inventions at like 8,000, which is like the equivalent of 8 YouTube videos. That's good. This one's not as hype only because it was Japanese and it's like hard to get excited when you don't know the name of it. Unlike the Exalted Sunborn. But yeah, I might do Zenway's Ancient Tomb as well. That was a pretty cool hit. Oh yeah, it's actually an absolutely gorgeous card. The bracelet, the whatever it's called, the Dominion bracelet or something. Um, because it's like it looks very anime esque, and the punch and the colors is really sharp on it. So that was pretty cool. I was able to finally find it on TCG. That was helpful. Yeah, chat. Happy to rip or ship all this wonderful stuff. Been relatively quiet this evening, but that may also be driven off of another Magic weekend. I've got to nail down my schedule this week, so we have little girl's birthday this upcoming Saturday, so that'll be fun. But we have to schedule with all the family that wants to meet her, and it's like scheduling nightmare every time. On top of we just had the good old fashioned uh, cross the line, and mom decides we're gonna figure out how to donate all your toys, basically. That type mess. And so, like, we've been telling everyone we don't really want more toys. Try and like take it easy on the toy side of things. We'll see what happens with that. Um, yeah, birthday party exactly. We're actually doing 2 days of birthday parties. So my brother's coming into town, and then we're going with my mom to some kind of play place thing. I don't know. They've got a indoor like it's a bistro and play style thing. nearby, and so we're gonna do that on, I don't know, Saturday maybe, her actual birthday, and then oh yeah, and then Sunday we'll have my dad over and my wife's family over to um, celebrate at the house. Maybe do like a beef tenderloin or something yummy and work through that. Yeah, the money goes towards trips and lessons like that. I'm in the same opinion. It's just really hard to get people to understand that. Especially for a 3-year-old where you're like, yeah, we would like to do stuff with her, and they're like, what would you like to do? And we're like, not clean up her toys. When they get older, it makes more sense, right? If you've got kids that are sports or music or anything, or they're old enough that they are working towards, I don't know, teenage stuff, then it starts to matter more for money. So it's fine. It'll be okay. Our son is doing the nonstop, like telling us about the Minecraft party he wants to have. We're like, okay. And he's got all these great ideas. And I was like, dude, it's easy. Minecraft's not a real life thing. We can't quite simulate Minecraft. So it's good stuff. We're on to the last box of sleeves. Finally at the last box of sleeves. Thank God it's a full box though. That's good stuff. Ryan's interested in, is that War of the Spark? That was War of the Spark. Yeah, that's a cool one. I like that one. I don't know why it tells me interested in. I haven't figured out how that works, but cool. I like War of the Spark. We got a little bit of everything in there right now. 90 different products of Magic. 25 of Pokemon, something crazy like that. I'm starting to get some of the little stuff cleaned up, which is good. So that's been moving a little bit. Good stuff. And then what else is going on? Oh, the dentist this week. That's like literally the only other thing I remember. Yeah, great. Sounds like fun. I really should do the gym this week, but I really haven't been motivated for that. That's not an easy motivation. Otherwise, chat, that coupon, where is it? That coupon's got like minutes left on it. 38. Like 5 minutes. I don't mind it. Like, I don't have a problem with the gym. I just always have the problem of the motivation to go and do it. Like, I would rather spend my time listing secret layer products on here or commander products on here or insert other excuse than go to the gym. And I just have to actually be diligent with it. And that's the hard part. I'm not good at that. I've never been good at that. Every time I've had a gym membership, I've never been good at that. It's like you the first few weeks you're rocking and rolling with it, and then you start to do this, and then something comes up, and then something else comes up, and then sooner or later you forgot you had a gym membership. I've done the at-home gym stuff too, and it's like I had all sorts of equipment, and then it just sat there and sat there and sat there, and then you let it go. I think my brother took my gym set the last time. Like we had the Select Tech weights and stuff like that. There is a really cool machine called the Tonal that's like a full body workout machine, and like it's really expensive. And I've debated that before, and by really expensive I mean thousands of dollars. But yeah, I've talked myself out of that one every time. Yeah. It also doesn't help that my mornings have been so like messy. Nice. Okay. See, that works. I don't have that. There's like none of no one of our friends is in a position where they can come and work out when I would be working out. And I don't make friends easily when I'm at the gym either. Plus, our gym is either really old people or really young people right now. Because I go during the day, right? So most people are at their jobs. That would be my age. It's mostly retired people and college kids right now. Yeah, 100%. I understand. And that's one of the few things like we had thought my brother was going to move up here this year, but he wasn't able to find a like a position for that. And so he didn't move up, but I thought that would be a great opportunity, right? And then that kind of fell through and so on and so forth. Yeah, Chad. Happy to rip, happy to ship. That coupon is like ending momentarily if you haven't used it already. I don't know exactly. It said less than an hour, and I think it says 38, and we're at 37. So we're probably just gonna pretend that it's over at this point. That's okay. We will earn more coupons. We used almost like 2/3 of that coupon. Okay, half the coupon. It looked like more. But yeah, it comes up at 38. Yeah, this is a lot of learning. They haven't started any new missions other than they want me to spend money on advertising. But since I've learned what goes on with coupons, like here's the thing with the coupon. It's interesting because if you've tapped on it, that counts as using the coupon, no matter if you actually exhaust it during or through a purchase or not. So it's like if they give you 500 coupons, you might use 10 of the 500 coupons. So if they want me to spend $50 on an advertising, I'm not going to, and they would give me $100 in coupons. Typically, that's not $100 in coupons. It's only like maybe $10 in coupons. So I see where the attrition is, and that's intentional. That's normal. That's how gift cards work in the world, and that's how like deals work. Ooh, damn, going in all sorts of stuff on that list. Let me pull it up because I can't see those little pictures from where I am. Let me see it. Some good stuff. Where is it? There it is. Okay, so we got Lord of the Rings set. We got MH1 draft. Let me get those two. Lord of the Rings set, MH1 draft. Then we've got Core 2019. I gotta remember I put 2019, Core 2019, and we've got two MH2 set packs. Such a great set. Happy to get them in. Rip it. Let's do it. You're ahead of the game. I appreciate that. All right. So what do we have? Let me make sure. Lord of the Rings, MH1, Core 2019, two set packs. All right. Good luck. Let's see what we can do. I don't remember 2019, like what's in it. I just knew I had an opportunity to get it, and that sounded like fun. Dwindle, Sure Strike, Omen Speaker, Hired Blade, Highland Game, Rabid Bite, Sovereign's Bite, Havoc Devil, Thorn, Hide Wolves, there we go, Gallant Cavalry, Aether Shield Artificer, Skilled Animator, Ajani's Pridemate with an Alpine Moon. I got no idea on that one. This looks cool. Submerged Beyond and a Soldier as well. Ooh, I got a popular vote. Let's go. I like being popular. Thank you, Dragon. I saw your heart earlier. I just didn't call it out. I noticed it after the fact. All right, we got Commander's Sphere. That's a cool art. Forest. War Beast of Gargaroth. Swarming of Moria. Treason of Isengard. Erebor Flamesmith. Horses of the Bruin. Elrond, Lord of Rivendell. Gandalf, Friend of the Shire. Peregrine Took. Aragorn, King of Gondor. That's pretty good to get. Followed by a Minas Tirith as well. Let's go. And a foil Minas Tirith. What a pack. Kind of crazy, honestly. Double Minas Tiriths is really weird. That's a triple rare set pack. We'll take it. It's just a little weird. It's a good land in the first place. And then Aragorn, King of Gondor, I think is pretty good, if I remember correctly. I might be confusing it with one of the many other Aragorns. All right, MH1, such a fun pack. Love this one. Spider and foil, that's kind of cool to see. Got a little like smudge at the top, that's weird. Miter's Soul, Fist of the Flames, Smoke Shroud. Changeling Outcast is actually a pretty good card. It's been over $1 recently. Bellowing Elk, Rock's Veteran, Trumpeting Herd, Gilded Light, Magmatic Sinkhole, Ingenious Infiltrator, Zephyrin Decoy, Frostwalk Bastion, Archmage's Charm, followed by Universal Automaton, Snow Covered, and oh, if only we could get the real one. The art is pretty cool. Not bad getting the Archmage's Charm though. Pretty good as well. Target player draws 2 cards for 3 isn't half bad. You needed that. Nice. I like that. Unless you're referring to the foil spider, then yeah, it's good. MH2 set pack. Found a good deal. Ooh, that's kind of cool to get the Dragon Rage Channeler signed art. That looks pretty good, actually. Mountain, Flourishing Strike, Nested Shambler, Vermin Gorger, Jewel-Eyed Cobra. Oh, the Changeling. Yeah, it's very good. Funnel Web Recluse, Bone Shards, Lucid Dreams, Timeless Dragon with a Flame Rift, Abundant Harvest, Battle Plan and Foil, and a Timeless Witness. Timeless Dragon. It's a cool card, but unfortunately it doesn't get you anywhere. One of the lands. These are always really cool bridges that they did. Forest, Break Ties, Unbounded Potential, Mirrored Scrappling, Knighted Mirror, there we go. Captured Logix, Ravenous Squirrel, Squirrel Sovereign, that's nice. Gaea's Will, Mog Salvage, ooh, the Chatterstorm. There was a bunch of, this would have been a nice squirrel deck. Discerning Taste, and a Treasure. No multi-rare in either of those. Interesting. But 2 Minas Tiriths, we got Aragorn, we got Archmage's Charm, the Changeling's in there too, and a handful of other good cards as well. Dan, thank you so much for going in. I appreciate it. I like having the wide array of stuff, just so many different packs. The only adventure is having to shop it all. I'm debating creating some mystery packs, like just bagged groupings of packs that people could just have fun with, as opposed to having to be like, oh, I know that I want specifically number 37, number 46, and 70. Sure. But I think that would be received well. They would be priced about the exact same. Pull an Ancient Tomb yet? Yes, we have. We pulled one yesterday, actually. We've also pulled 2 more during the week, all over the place. So we've got 3 Ancient Tombs, 2 Fractured Foils, a handful of Galaxy Shocklands, though those are dropping off a cliff very quickly. And just a decent amount of lands, of course. Seen some poster Mana Confluence stuff. It's definitely a very pretty set, for sure. Wins everything. I figured it out finally. But our shelf is full from multiple different boxes too. So if we pulled an Ancient Tomb yesterday, doesn't mean we can't pull one again today. Out of one pack. I guess there's the 3rd pack of the night. Yeah, chat. Happy to rip or ship anything you see here. Every other of these is a perfect fit. I'm like, nope, set that aside. Nope, set that aside for this grouping of sleeves. No perfect fits. Hate them. Today, chat, we've got draft, set, play, collector, old school boosters, box toppers, promo packs, Jumpstart, Mystery Booster 2, Clue Packs. We've got Pokemon in there. There's more Pokemon to be had in the shop as well beyond what you see in the Buy Now section. If you just go to my profile and shop it around, you'll see all sorts of crazy stuff in there. If you get the chance, hit a follow if you haven't done so already. Happy to have you join us anytime. Hang out, take it easy, chit chat if that's your thing. I am unsleeving right now. I plan to add all of my secret layers and my commanders this week. We've got starter commanders, Final Fantasy commanders, Fallout, a little bit of Doctor Who, and then a whole mix of other stuff as well. So try and build that up. The one that I got to figure out is how to list, just to define like, oh, this box is damaged. Like the box has been bent or something. Where is it listed? It's not listed yet. Soon. Soon TM. I haven't gotten there yet. Yeah. I'm this week I'm gonna have it done. I just don't know what day yet. I got sidetracked by all the other projects this weekend, so I didn't get it done. I was meaning to do it this week. But here we are. I created the spreadsheet to start working on it. That counts, right? A little bit of Crimson Vow as well as I think some Kamigawa too. So plenty of good stuff to be had. I just want to continue to build up the repertoire of available products to get passive sales on top of whatever you guys purchase as well for streaming. But I expect streaming sales, the passive sales, is a big one for me. Notified of the drop? I don't think there is because I don't think there's anything that's like, let me know when there's new products necessarily. If you wanted to join our Discord, that might work. Iceman1347.com will take you to our business site, and in there has a green link to our Discord. And I guess I could post there. That might work. It's not going to be a fast, like instantaneous drop all of them. Hereby, like manually built, but still nonetheless, nice to have. I post my weird hits that I hit at, off stream, and then occasional conversation stuff, or if people are chasing things. I also post up if I find good deals. Lauren giving me a rose and a lightning bolt. Let's go. I appreciate that. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, chat. If you'd like to river ship, you let me know. If you just like to hang out, that's cool too. I am unsleeving away my life as usual. Nothing new here. I'm getting close. I'm on the last box now. Except for obviously the perfect ones that I'll just see if I can get my wife to take apart for me. I don't want to do it. Looking ahead at the week now, I know that Monday night should be okay to stream. Tuesday is probably not, unless it gets canceled again or unless role playing gets canceled because we do like a D&D style thing. Um, it's called the Cipher system, so that's cool. And Wednesday's probably okay. Thursday, I don't know. Hold on, calendar. I do need to figure out daytimes a little bit. I do want to get just a little bit of whatnot in to try and move some singles again. I was surprised actually. We sold most of our Edge of Eternity singles, but it was pretty quiet otherwise. That was interesting. But then we picked up his bundle, so that was good. Yeah. Big Sushi, give me a follow. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. Every follow helps. Gets me closer to more followers, bigger number of followers. I don't know, but it just makes sure that you guys can find me, which is the best part, right? Finding me to do this all again is great. Free shipping at 45 right now. Ooh. Rizzo, thank you very much for the follow as well. Hi, how's it going? You having a good evening? What do I run? I am purely rip and ship. So if you want anything ripped or shipped on here, go for it. Browse around, take a look at the products. If there's anything you like, I will rip it for you or I'll ship it to you direct. Either way. No specific games or anything like that. I've kind of avoided any of the break stuff too. But that's just fine. I may have mystery booster pack groupings at some point here to try and just promote diverse, uh, like the pack diversity, keeping it around the same price as normal. No big deal. A little bit of a volume discount on some of it, but yeah. Sell products to people while we rip to have fun ripping. Actually, the first reason I started doing this, I started on Whatnot, was to just rip cards with people, or rip cards, literally rip packs with people. That was the goal. Because otherwise, I was ripping in my basement by myself, and instead, I can rip in the basement by myself for people, and they can watch me do it. Ooh, yeah, it's a good addiction, a bad, I don't know, just as bad as the rest of them, but it's fun with friends, like they all are. No, this is it's a lot of fun. I don't know. I love Magic. I've been playing it since Revise. I took a long break in the middle of that, but yeah, I started in 93, 94, and just can't get enough. Now I get to do all the crazy things that my kid self never thought were possible, like run a card store out of your basement. Kid me would have been like, "Wait, you can do what?" Yeah, actually, thinking back, I remember being interested in the card stores. Like, oh, that's so cool. We could run a card store, and then getting frustrated by the fact that it's actually obnoxious to run a card store without the right employees. Um, but like, it's just that thought process. And now I get to buy packs and rip them for people and ship off awesome stuff and continue on from there. It's been fun. We started on Whatnot about a year and a half ago. And now we're over here on the TikTok and Whatnot. I still do Whatnot. If you get the chance, hang out with me. Give me a follow if you haven't already. I appreciate it. We're building up this wonderful platform. Got 3 new followers today, which is awesome. We have free shipping of $45. There are 90 different products of Magic in there across many different sets. Collector, old boosters, um, Jumpstart, Mystery Booster 2, Clue, box toppers. We've even got promo packs, both foil and non-foil. Excuse me as I hiccup through that. Quite ready for that. And so just A little bit of everything. Add more, right? That's the goal. Just keep adding people. I've got a few hit videos. We hit 2 fractured foils, uh, as well as a couple weeks ago we hit a invention out of Kaladesh. That was so cool. Sooner or later we'll be big, right? That's how this works. Every day, keep grinding. I mean, I have 7,000 followers on Whatnot, but that doesn't mean as much as it does elsewhere. Because Whatnot followers are not organic followers. Whatnot followers are givey guys. There. So many perfect sleeves in here. Subtle. Yeah. If you'd like to hang out, hit that follow button. If you'd like to rip or ship, go in the shop, look around, see if there's anything fun in there. Top today, I'm not sure which one. We need to add more. More to rip. Yes, it's very true over there. There are a lot of people that were, when we were doing the competition for giveaways for a long time, because that was working for a period of time. Then it kind of, everyone started doing it, so it stopped working as well. Not the competition, but the giveaways. All of a sudden, those people just magically disappeared. They were always like hanging out and chatting a bunch and all this different stuff. And I was like, well, that was bound to happen. We knew that was going to happen. I saved myself so much time by turning those off. Just as much as it was fun to do, it was a lot of work. Yeah. If you're interested in having some stuff ripped, take a look around, see if there's anything that strikes your fancy. If not, chit chat. What do you got? What do you got going on? Did anyone do any Edge of Attorneys over the weekend? Draft or seal? Even like commander stuff with it? Curious how that went for you. I ended up not making anything. I'm still really curious about what people think about the set. It's been kind of quiet. It makes me wonder that most people aren't doing it. Makes me think that most people are not doing anything with it other than ripping some here and there. But also, I think most people just don't chat on this platform, which is okay. Nothing wrong with that. I will continue rambling at everyone. That's normal. Getting there on the sleeves. I'm getting there. There's only 3.5 stacks to go. Or 3.5 sleeves to go. Crazy. Getting a pretty good stack of perfect fits. Oh, now. Yeah, all my words have to be used up. The problem is the quota resets every day. It's all right. He doesn't mind. What's going on with this weirdly staggered? Okay, I think I'm back. Okay. Yeah, chat. Happy to rip, happy to ship all this wonderful stuff. I'm putting in extra hours today, not letting myself stop early. If that's your thing, get in there. Go for it. At least not stop early yet. Before I get the itch upstairs. Do something else. I don't know if there will be a daytime tomorrow. Just because Mondays I usually don't do. I might. Gotta grind more single sales on Whatnot this week. I need to work on probably another bulk sale day to try and get more people to do bulk. Maybe I'll do that on Friday. Literally just do a bulk sale Friday and forego high-end singles. Because that was really slow earlier in the week. And then we could I also need to do a kitchen sink sale, which for those that don't know, kitchen sink sale is literally I sell everything that I don't need in here. I've got because I bought a bunch of collections over the last few months. So I have a ton of binders sitting around and deck boxes and dice and this playmats. My God, people send all their playmats with no matter what condition they are. I've thrown out so many playmats at this point. Like it's just when you buy a collection, you get the collection, not just the good cards. So kitchen sink for that. Gotta get just move a bunch of stuff. Then I need to identify how to get into. Technically, it's the toys and hobbies category that isn't trading card hobbies because that's considered something separate. Because I want to get in there for like Pokemon toys and for like dice accessories, board game accessories, stuff like that. Because there's not a trading cards accessories category, and the trouble with it is that they require you to have like manufacturing details. And I'm like, I have no idea. Various random Chinese creators? I don't even know half the time. Most of the time, any of the time. So that's gonna be a whole nother adventure. And we'll see. Maybe it's just as simple as literally telling them I have no idea and I would just like to sell this stuff. As well as some of it is not used but open in a sense, right? So dice come in plastic bags. They don't come in a finished product container, and I would put them in the finished product container. So we'll figure that out. The other part is that, to be honest, most of the dice are sold at bottom of the barrel prices on here, so I don't know if I would create a mystery product or that type of stuff to get around not having to look at each competition line for it, because that's an adventure. But yeah, just all these crazy things. I want to build up a really big shop full of stuff. That the other one is I don't know how hand painted stuff is done because my wife painted some of those dice towers, and so I have to figure out how to get those listed as well. Just keep building up the TikTok side. I did order some boxes to try and ship some more. Like I might switch to all box shipping, depending on if I can get it figured out to the right sizes. Only because we've had some issues with our bubble wrap bubble envelopes, even though there shouldn't be an issue. We're just trying to deter the ease of cutting into it because we've had some what seems to be theft at a distribution center. So all that crazy stuff. But chat, if you would like to rip or ship, take a look around. There's a little bit of everything in there. Anywhere from Edge of Eternities all the way out to I think Core 2014 is the oldest we have. I think that's now the oldest, which would be technically 2013, I think, right? That's pretty cool. We just get all sorts of fun stuff here. I've been unsleeving galore. We're getting there. Gonna make it. A lot of these are really cool old foils coming up. So we'll see if the scanner down the road digs them out as good old school foils or not. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. If you do have the opportunity to hit a follow and you haven't done so already, jump in there, hit that button. And if you want to go see the fractured foil hits that we had last week, hop into my profile. I pinned all of them at the top. So there's 2 fractured foils, and then we had an invention hit a a couple weeks ago now. I forget what day it was. So all of those are available to go check. Go give them a like. All the views. I need all the views too. Oh, the big one is apparently my account shows all the likes for all my videos, which I found to be interesting. Like it tallies those, but it doesn't count the live stream likes. What's interesting about the live stream likes is we've had like 100,000 live stream likes over the last 2 weeks or something. It's crazy. And so you guys work hard on those live stream likes. I appreciate that. But I don't know what that does. Like if it's where it's tallied in the background, right? That's always an adventure. Oh, that's funny. We went down a follow. Someone left. Someone left me. Who knows? It is what it is. It's okay. We'll find more followers. Apparently, I just found a bunch of foil lands in here too. Yeah, chat. If you'd like to rip, you'd like to ship, take a look in that shop. Tons of good stuff. Ready to rock and roll. The queue is open. Happy to rip or ship all this wonderful stuff. We stay quiet for another, like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. I'll probably call it. Move on to the next step of the evening. I'll drop it. All of these, get them all stacked down at the bottom. Go, and then you go in, group out. Well, get them all out. If you are looking for anything, just let me know. All sorts of good stuff. I still got space. Good. Good stuff. Next stack. Getting there. All this crazy stuff. Ready to rock and roll for you. Yeah, chat. If you're looking for anything, you let me know. Old foils in this stack. It's crazy. Got any questions? Let me know. There's free shipping at 45, so if you are working on a cart, highly recommend getting over that free shipping mark at $45. It saves you like $4 or $6. And the higher you go, the more it saves you because heavier kits. Yeah, good stuff. We're running a little bit of FTL, which is another video game of space themed stuff. Since we're in Edge of Eternities, and it's been pretty good to have that. I just know that you're less likely to get hit if you use video game music. Most of that stuff is left open for use since you're playing the video game. So that's why I try and focus on that. Right now, collector-wise, we've got all sorts of stuff. We're up to a decent number of them now. What is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 15 different collectors to choose from. New Capenna, Midnight Hunt, Outlaws Thunder Junction, Karlov, Aether Drift, Edge of Eternities, Shadows over Innistrad, Unfinity, Kaldheim, and Dominaria Remastered, Adventure of Forgotten Realms, Dominaria United, and you did? That's freaking awesome! Congrats on that, Fred. That's awesome. Good stuff indeed. People hit well even when they're not here. I like that. When I'm not ripping it, my packs are hot. But good. Like it. I pulled base on the one. Yeah, well, maybe I just helped push the energy to the other pack. That's how that works, right? Good. Well, I'm glad you hit something. That's awesome. Uh, those can be so hit or miss sometimes. Man, ripping is so much fun, but it's also so scary sometimes because you'll be like down to the last pack of a stack and you're like, oh my god, we haven't hit anything for this person. They're gonna hate me. And then all of a sudden you hit something awesome. Oh, they love me again. And it's an adventure. I just like opening packs. So, good opportunity for everyone to have some fun. Ooh. Manic Mechanic interested in that box cover. Yeah, that's for sure. Freaking awesome. You get some crazy stuff out of those. They are the non-foils for this one because I don't even know if I'm ever going to see collectors again for Lost Caverns of Ixalan. They're obviously no longer in print, and no, they're like $500 a box again. That's crazy. Never gonna get all the Rexes and emblems ever, probably, unless I spend a fortune, which I don't intend to do. We've got a decent collection of emblems. We don't have the most expensive, of course, because they're freaking expensive. Yeah, chat. If you'd like to rip, you'd like to ship, you let me know. Lots of good products out there. Just waiting for you. Open me. Actually doing really good on the sleeves right now. I'm rocking and rolling. The music's been pretty solid too. I like that. The FTL playlist. Fred, man, a single booster pack can be worth it if you hit, but it's so sketchy at the price point that it is, right? So I don't know. They can be anywhere what between 140 and 170 probably, based on they might be around 100 now. I think I heard this saw they were dropping $100. You've got to hit a surge foil in there to make your $100 back. That's the hard part. And so it is of my opinion to buy the single you're looking for. It was okay when it first came out because every surge foil was rocking in price, but now it's kind of everything's settling in, and a lot of people are cashing out their good stuff. So it's debatable. If I don't have any, so it here nor there. But yeah, that's a good question. My guess is it's not fully worth it anymore, sadly. Love the art, love the set. Wish it wasn't that expensive. I wish they would have, I don't know, printed more. But what do I know? It'll be so. You may want to sit it out for a little while until we see if they do what's called a holiday edition. They did it for Lord of the Rings, and let's see if they do that. Again, it's all been like hearsay, and I don't even think we've seen a post from a Magic employee about it. So if that sneaks out, then it might be worth it then. But if you got the itch right now, that's where it can be a little adventure. And who's to say? Risk reward. It's a higher risk this time. Yeah, chat. Happy to river ship. We're hanging out for a little while longer. And have bedtime relatively soon. Or at least wrap up time. Sounds good, yeah. Um yeah, if I have the opportunity to buy it for a fair price, because I don't like to price gouge the heck out of this. Um for when the rips can always be difficult. Um then yeah, for sure. You guys will know. I'll have it posted or put up there or in the bin or whatever we want to do. Uh, it's just difficult with the pricing. It's like looking at Spider-Man right now. So Spider-Man, after the announcement of the end or not the End Stone, the I don't know Infinity Stone, one of those, um, like it shot up for collectors to close to $1,000 right now, and it's just like I'm not gonna spend 1,000 on that. to have to resell to you guys at like 140. No, thank you for Spider-Man. So it's just we'll see what happens with it. It'll be interesting. I haven't seen the pre-orders for the main sites I buy from, and that's surprising to me. And I can't tell if they're waiting to see what the overall market's position is. But we're getting kind of close for them to have never posted a pre-order for Spider-Man. So I'm sure they're going to get allotment because they're one of the larger sellers. But nothing's been posted other than one of them has play packs for too much. Air quotes, too much. Maybe they're protesting the change in prices and they're not going to carry it. But I got all sorts of fun stuff in here ready for you to rip or ship. All sorts of old stuff, new stuff, hot stuff, cold stuff. Depends on the color you're playing, I guess. Hot or cold. I said a power flicker. Weird. I might drop power here soon. I don't know why, but I had 2 power flickers. So if I disappear, I disappear. But yeah, there it is. You can see it. Crazy. Everything stayed alive. That's good. I didn't drop anything. I didn't think there were any storms in the area. Maybe there are. Question. Maybe just windy. Interesting. We shall see. Not even windy outside. Yeah, chat. Give it a handful more minutes. Because I'm gonna actually. Here's what we'll do. We'll finish this stack. Once we finish this stack, if you guys are still out for the evening, which is perfectly fine, then we will call it. I will pack the stuff up and be ready to rock and roll for another day tomorrow. There'll be busy days. There'll be slow days. We had some crazy times last weekend. That was like we had nonstop. It's been quiet this week. That's okay. Yeah, chat. $45 is your free shipping mark, and it's just generally fun. Oh god. They're all in like penny sleeves, so it's like easy to do a grouping if you just pull off the bottom. There we go. There we go. Interesting to see how many of these old school foils actually have value to them. Like there's a 8th edition Phyrexian Hulkin foil that was in here. Didn't know we had this many old school foils, and it'll probably explain why I was like missing value out of some collections. Because I have old school foils apparently. Almost there, chat. Gotta keep me busy. Not bed. Ooh. If you would like to rip or ship, have at it. Jump in there. Let me know. And if you're working on a cart, let me know as well, because we're at the end here. I'm going to give you last call based on where I am right now. We're at the last call. 4 packs. If you're working on a cart, let me know. But I've got like 15 more sleeved cards, and then I'm going to round it out for them. Who's there? Alrighty, chat. At the end of that, that's gonna round me out for tonight. I am gonna go work on other things. So did pretty good. Handful of orders, which is pretty good for a couple hours of time. Chat. So I will be back on probably tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. I don't think I'm gonna have a daytime stream, so we'll be back on it to do that tomorrow and rock and roll with it. And continue to rip or ship, and I'll see what I can get built tomorrow if I have time. There's a lot of moving parts for during the day, but that's all good. And all that crazy stuff. So chat, hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Have an awesome start to your week. I'll see you in the next one. Bye all. Where'd it go? YouTube, thank you so much. A couple of you hanging out with me now. Back at it again tomorrow. Rinse and repeat. A little bit slow tonight, but that's okay. But yeah, hit a subscribe if you haven't, for those that are hanging out. I'll see you in the next one.